28 days, 28 states, political reality check. Day 3, Telangana. Telangana is not just a state, it's a story. A state born of movement, driven by emotion and identity. For 10 years, one leader dominated the narrative. But in 2023, people chose to change that story. Today, Telangana is ruled by Congress under Revanth Reddy. They came to power on strong welfare promises and anti-incumbency. But this is not a complete wave election. It's a conditional mandate where people are still evaluating. The government has power, but not full public trust yet. What happened before? For this, KCR ruled Telangana for 10 years. They built a powerful mix of welfare, infrastructure, and identity politics. Hyderabad saw massive IT growth and irrigation projects expanded. Also, farmer schemes built loyalty among people. For years, TRS didn't just win elections, they controlled the political narrative itself. But why did they lose? KCR didn't lose due to one issue. It was multi-layered political shift. First, massive anger against local MLAs. Many were repeated despite public dissatisfaction. Second, youth frustration. Telangana State Public Service Commission exam issues and lack of jobs, and all this created anger. Third, welfare delivery gaps. Schemes existed but didn't reach everyone equally. Fourth, rural versus Hyderabad imbalance. Growth felt concentrated only in the Hyderabad city. Fifth, leadership disconnect. KCR became less accessible over time. And finally, 10-year fatigue and overconfidence. This election was not just defeat, it was a system rejection at multiple levels. So what is current Congress government doing? Congress came in with a welfare-first approach. Schemes like free bus travel for women and financial guarantees were rolled out. They are also trying to show more accessible leadership and faster governance, which they learned from the past government. But the biggest visible change is in Hyderabad. Strict actions like Hydra, demolition targeting, encroachments. This has shifted government's tone towards enforcement and correction. Criticism of current government. Criticism has started very early, especially in urban areas. First, Hydra backlash. Demolitions are creating fear among middle class and poor residents. Many feel actions are uneven and affecting weaker sections more. Second thing, promise versus delivery gap. The 6 guarantees raised expectations, but delivery feels slow. Thirdly, urban uncertainty. Hyderabad, once stable, now feels unpredictable in terms of rules and enforcements. Overall, there is a growing trust gap, especially in cities. What is DRS strategy right now? DRS is not at all weak. It is reorganizing fast. KTR is leading aggressive narrative attacks daily. They are focusing on failed promises, Hydra demolitions, and government's confusion. KCR is shifting to issue-based politics, water, farmers, and welfare gaps. So strategy is very clear here. Build dissatisfaction early and aim for a quick comeback. Ground reality right now. Ground reality is divided and evolving. Rural voters are still giving Congress time, but expectations are very high. Urban voters, especially in Hyderabad, are more critical due to these demolitions and uncertainty. Youth are watching it closely. Jobs will decide their support. Overall, mood is not emotional or loyal. It is purely performance driven. Who has hedged right now? Right now, there is no clear dominance. Congress has power, still building trust. DRS lost power, but still has strong ground presence. If Congress delivers fast, they stabilize. If dissatisfaction grows, Telangana could see a fast political shift again. My final take on this, Telangana voters didn't just vote for a change, they rejected a system. And now they are testing the new one just as strictly. This is not as a loyalty state anymore. This is a performance state.